Hey everybody, I wanted to get on YouTube and correct something that I have been meaning to do forever and I just haven't done it. There is a website called myrunningmate.com and I want to talk a little bit about that. There's a couple of reasons. Um, I'm not a person who thoroughly enjoys running, although I will say when I'm finished running, I'm glad I did it. But the first few steps are never fun for me, and it feels like work. But I will say, thanks to my running mate and the 5K 101 plan it's on iTunes for sure, and it might actually be on the Android system. I'm not sure about that, but I know when I first downloaded it a long time ago, they were talking about uh, doing one for Android. But I know for sure it's on iPhones, and that's what I use. And what we have here is 8 weeks, and there are a couple of supplementals. So you'll have, I think, a 4.2 and a 7.2, and it walks you up week by week until from 1 to 8. In the eighth week, you are ready to run a 5K race. And I won't blow the surprise, but the eighth week is really interesting to run with. And it gives me a charge every time I do it. Sometimes I'll just go out and run with that on its own. So that's the prep part of 5K 101, and they actually have a 10K 101 as well, which I need to start at some point in time. But I wanted to share something that most people probably don't think about. And this is how I use 5K 101 after the fact. I've finished it a couple of times now, but what I do now is, as you know, if you get the flu or you get bronchitis or something, it often takes your cardio strength down the tubes. And I just went through that again. I don't get sick that often, but when I do, it's usually it affects my run terribly. So what I do is I will start back with week number 4 just to kind of see where I'm at when I'm starting to rebuild from being sick. And if week 4 comes fairly easy, then I'll go to 5. If 5 is hard, I'll do it again. And I'll start from there. 5 will be my next starting point in my rebuilding process. And then I'll work on to 6, 7, and 8. And I can usually recover within 4 weeks of being sick. So, as you know, running and cardio tie together, and sickness definitely does not go with cardio. So, anyway, I just wanted to share how I use the 5K 101 podcast that most people may not think about. And again, that's to go back after a sickness and start with week 4 and just to see where I'm at and then progress through the rest of it there. So I've done that probably 3 times in the last, I don't know, couple of years. Um, Actually, after a winter time, it's really good to rebuild starting with week 4. So that's yet another way. So sickness and winter, not conducive to running. So I'm rebuilding. Anyway, I just wanted to share. I highly recommend the 5K 101 to everybody who is ever thinking about running a 5K race. It's a very well done, well produced um, training plan, actually, and I recommend it highly. Go download it. I think it's free. It was free when I got it, and I don't think he's charging for it, but it might be. But anyway, it's worth every dime. So I've had it for probably maybe 3 or 4 years. So, and I've been running with it, and 5Ks do come easy after a few weeks of running with it. So, anyway, recommend it. Download it again. MyRunningMate.com or in iTunes, it's Running 5K 101. 5K 101 is the name of the app. Talk to you later. Bye.